Hello, it's Jason here from Custom Cans. I don't know if you remember, but a couple of videos ago we introduced these, the HE400se Super Grills. And at the time I didn't really show how to install them properly, and I wasn't really sure if we would sell any, but it turns out we've sold a lot. We've sold loads of them. And quite a few people emailed saying, they weren't totally sure how you were supposed to install them. I just kind of talked through it. So I'm going to try and rectify that with a quick install video. If you want to see frequency plots and stuff like that, look at the other video. I'll link to it in the description. But this is just going to show you how to install it. First, let's grab an unmodified pair of HE400SEs to modify. And as if by magic, look what we have here. You'll also notice the camera I've got here, so you can see what's going on better from a better angle. But it does feel like someone's watching me over my shoulder. Right, let us commence. Okay, so for this you're going to need some double-sided tape and something to cut the double-sided tape with. Other than that, I think that's it pretty much. If you have human nails, you can just pull this ring out, just lever it out. If not, you might need to use a screwdriver or something like that. Be careful obviously, because behind here is the driver. Get that out. And the tricky part really is that we have these wires here which are covering in the way of the diaphragm. We want those out of the way, so we're going to use some double-sided tape just to stick them up around the edges. Take a centimetre or two, possibly 3/4 of an inch in freedom units-ish, maybe. What I normally find easiest with double-sided tape is stick it to something else first, and then you'll be able to remove the backing before you get it in place. So there you've got double-sided tape with most of the backing removed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a bit down here. Just stick it out of the way, make sure it's not interfering with the diaphragm or anything. And then I'm going to get this wire, I'm going to kind of coil it up a bit and stick it down there. So yeah, so basically you want it out of the way of all the magnets and stuff. You'll notice on these I've got a little cutout here, so you've got kind of this amount of space around the edge for the cables and a little bit in there, so just kind of up around the edges will be all gravy. Yeah, you just basically don't want them over the magnets. I'm just going to rinse and repeat that. I probably should have cleaned my hand after working on my bike, because yeah, look at the mess. Look at the mess on those rubby mitts. Okay, so another bit of sellotape down there. Just going to move that wire, and you'll find every pair has wires arranged slightly differently in there, but the key is just get them down out of the way, kind of stuck around the edges with some tape. Okay, so yeah, pokey stick like a screwdriver is much better for just sticking the cable to the tape, it turns out. Okay, so now we have that. We have our grill in the correct orientation. You'll notice there's a cutout that's off to one side, which has got to go over where the socket is. So if you get the wrong one, it won't fit properly. Now then, an optional step, which I recommend, you don't have to do. If you take the original metal grill, like this, there's a metal layer and there's a thin layer of fabric. Some people have asked, they want to keep the grills original so they can go back to normal. Just any kind of sheer fabric like this should be fine. So something with a lot of holes in it. So you could keep that original so you can go back to the grills, because this is reversible. We like to take that off there, pop that down inside over there, and it just prevents hairs and dust and things from getting on the driver. So then what you want to do is pop your thing in the right way around, get one of the hooks, get one of the clips in the side, and then slowly press it down. And then as the clips come up to the edge, you're going to want to press them in with a nail or a screwdriver or something like that, just so they don't get hooked up on the edge. Just poke those in, then press it down, give it a little wibble, make sure it doesn't move from side to side, and that's in. Basically, once it's locked in, it won't turn. That's it. There you go, that's pretty straightforward, wasn't it? I will stick this video on the product listing so that people can know how to fit it when they buy the thing. Also, it'd be great if you've bought a set of these, stick any feedback you've got in the video, or do a review on the website, because it's really helpful for people to understand what it's all about, how the install went for you, what improvements you found, that kind of thing. Obviously, to help and support this kind of thing, it'd be great if you could like and subscribe. It only takes a second to hit like, and lets the algorithm know that we're doing good work. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. It all helps us out. You know, if you're feeling generous, give us a comment. All right, I'll see you guys again.